The most foreign my LLCs have gotten is just out of the state, like in a different state. Um, and that, like, I've only done that when I moved from Ohio, and I had to, unless pretty much like I had an LLC in Ohio, moved to Georgia, and unless I wanted to pay double taxes in Ohio and Georgia, I needed to start an LLC in Georgia and just operate in Georgia. So that's what I did. Um, but you know, uh, you can you can take advantage of some tax benefits by, it's not necessarily the LLC, it's the it's how you it's how you operate like financially as well, that makes a big difference, because you could just be just a regular sole proprietor and still, take advantage of tax advantages. If you have a business, you have a business account, which, yeah, I think that's a good question too, if you can open a business account as a sole proprietor, or if you would need it like at least an LLC. I'm not sure, and it probably depends on the bank, but um, if you're separating like your business expenses and you're keeping track of that stuff from aside from like your personal stuff, um, even if you're just a sole proprietor, or like a freelancer, and you just get like 1099s and stuff like that, you can still take advantage of some business tax advantages. So, but I would talk to a CPA. Matter of fact, I need to follow up with my accountant and get her on the podcast. She said she would come on and chop it up with y'all. So I'm gonna follow up with her and get her on here. Now that she was like, you never can get like the dope tax professionals during tax time because they're doing taxes and they're swamped. So yeah, she was just like, yo, like follow up with me after this season. So she's probably not as busy right now. So now would probably be a good time to reach out and get her on, and then we can geek out on tax savings, how to keep more of your money. Cause listen, boy, Uncle Sam wants his portion. Man, he wants every bit of it. But when you're smart, you got professionals in your corner, man. Listen, the IRS will be cutting you a check during tax time. Afro Beats Briefs will be using Michael's music as a reference. Facts. Like, everybody's going to start getting Afro Beats, and it's going to be Michael's music. We're like, oh, yeah, this makes sense. This is Michael's. We're just going to hit you up, Michael. Like, what would you do? My artist secured an in-store sync from a company that supplies a network of stores with music. I got you. Just want to know. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I've had that in Europe. Like, a lot of stores and malls and like retail places use some music, and it's kind of like streaming royalties, sort of like streaming radio almost, in a sense. Like, it's different. Like, it's sort of, it's not picture necessarily. It's not picture. So it's like, it's kind of like streaming, streaming, some sort of streaming. Do you happen to know how royalties work for video game placements? I don't. Like, I don't think, from what I've heard, I think a lot of situations, I don't think you get royalties on video games, depending on what that agreement looks like. But best person to ask would be DIY Music Biz, who, by the way, we're trying to lock in. He's already said, like, I'm down. So he will be at the Shades of Sync conference in Atlanta in November, and like, he's gonna give y'all all the sound design and video game sauce. So all the questions you have, like, about video games, like, write those joints down and then bring them to Shades of Sync. And if y'all haven't, I don't know if y'all heard, but Shades of Sync is now in person and virtual. So if you can get to the A in November, I highly recommend you get to the A in November, because it's just gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. If you can't make it, we understand, but at least join us virtually and get these gems. Right now, early bird tickets are available too. So shadesofsync.com, shameless plug. Any newbies in the house? That's a good question. So okay, let's I'll get back to some questions. I wanna dig into what I found out. Let me see if I can share my screen. I found out something pretty cool. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, it let me share my screen. So look what I found out. I was in a coaching session, and we were talking about TuneFind and pretty much how to study what's already working, right? So look at this. TuneFind, you can look up music that's been on TV shows, movies, games, but look at this. Look at this right here. Ads. It's beta. But look, it shows you ads now. Like before, we would use iSpot.tv. And if you go to, and it's another resource, iSpot.tv, you can go to, is it Ad Center? Okay, top ads. So you can go to the top ads, and whatever category, Super Bowl, you can go to these top ads, right? And you listen and watch the ads and see what kind of music the ads are using, so that like the trends in sync as far as ads is concerned. So if ads is the space you're trying to break into in the sync, now you have a couple different resources. You have iSpot.tv. I'm giving y'all like high level coaching sauce right now. And you have TuneFind with ads beta. So TuneFind is like an all-in-one now that they added the whole ads thing. So honestly, I haven't played around with it, but look, they just go straight to the track. So this is a Bud Light. Why do they have 8 songs? I don't know. Okay, so it was Zach Brown. So you can like literally listen to the music that's being used in ads. See if you pick up on some trends. You can see how the music is structured for the ads. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of create your own little swipe file of music that worked. Like, listen, the whole cheat code in this sync thing is just doing what already works. Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel again. Like, no, just do what works. Go to what already worked and do more of that. That's it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to create like just this, don't make it harder on yourself. Here's an Apple iPhone commercial. You can't hurt me no more. So, oh shoot, I can't play this stuff on this is about to get my podcast demonetized and taken down and everything. But I thought that was super dope that they added that. So shout out to TuneFind for like adding that. And then there's a trending section, so you can see the music that's trending and what it's been heard on. Oh, this is fire. Let me show y'all this too. Look, there's a trending section, and literally like you can see like what was trending last week, and then the shows that it was on. So you can see this was heard on these shows. You can get good, subject ideas. Shout out, look, Whitney Houston. Oh, well, I guess it was heard on her own show. But Whitney Houston's still getting syncs. This is what I mean. Like, people think I just be exaggerating. I think when I say like you get paid royalties way beyond your life, like longer than you live. Like it literally just does not stop. So Whitney Houston, rest her soul, is still getting syncs out here. This was 2022. All of these were 2022. People singing her music, like she getting synced out here. Sing 2 gave a lot of people syncs. Like they was just singing all the hits. Which is that's a whole nother that's a whole nother thing. I was watching Sing 2 with my kids. I took the boys to the movies during the summer, and they have this matinee thing. So we go watch movies. So I took them, and I'm literally watching Sing 2, and I'm like, yo, I low-key feel like they created Sing and Sing 2 just to have sync opportunities for this music. Like, they just created a fun show. It's like, yo, we just about to throw all of these songs in here. Just make some money real quick. That's what I think. That's my conspiracy theory. My sync conspiracy theory. So shout out to tunefind.com. Check, like, it's a resource, man. Use that joint. Cause they stepping it up. QT the God, I finally got Road to 10 placements. Straight gems. Appreciate that, man. Welcome to the Road to 10 placement gang. That's DJ right there. So all right, let's get back to some questions. Devon says, yo, what's good? Is it normal for the library I'm working with exclusively to register the songs I produce through my pro, or should I be doing that myself? Yeah, it's normal for them to register it for you. Especially if it's exclusively. Usually, yeah, they kind of take care of that. If they haven't, reach out to them and ask, like, yo, hey, is this something you all take care of, or is this something, I should be doing on my end? But usually they take care of that stuff, because they have to make sure there's not like double names for the titles and all that stuff. So yeah. Let's go. That's bottle number 3. I need to be drinking like 5 of those. So yeah, that's why I love, working with publishers, man. It's a partnership. Like, I understand, people who want to like go just direct. Like, I want to talk to the director and, the music suit, which is cool. But if you partner with a publisher, man, it takes a lot of admin work off your hands. A lot of things you don't have to worry about, like negotiating and all that stuff. Like, you don't have to worry about that. The publisher does it for you. You just create, send it to them, and you're good to go. So yeah. Big Bird, I got a Big Bird. That's hilarious. I got a situation. I wasn't able to do my class with you. I was ill. I tried to contact you, but couldn't. How can I accomplish this? Which class? Master class? Beats for TV Live? Email support at beatsfortvlive.com if it's the master class you're talking about, and we'll figure out what's going on. If you were, I take it you had the VIP ticket, because there was a replay option. So just email support at beatsfortvlive.com. I'm a producer like you and wanted to know, have you ever made a beat for an artist? If not, would you like to? Yes, I have made a beat for a lot of artists. Yeah.